Few industries allow someone to succeed as significantly and rapidly as recruitment. There aren't many opportunities that allow you to achieve such incredible financial success without an advanced degree or years of training. No matter your background, how many years of experience you have, or what previous position you held, it is your work ethic, behavioral traits, and attitude combined with your ability to connect with people and understand what motivates them that will determine your success in our industry. At Bassman International, we have been successfully helping organizations discover and hire executive talent for over 30 years and have grown to become one of the top retained executive search firms in America. While many things have changed since we opened our doors in 1981, one thing has remained constant: the growth of our team of driven, success-oriented, and entrepreneurial-minded recruiters. Every entrepreneur knows that to build a successful business, you need funding and the best tools and resources available. And we have not only the preeminent training program in the industry, but a multifaceted infrastructure complete with an unparalleled operations and finance team, state-of-the-art technology, creative and innovative marketing, and a culture that has earned us the recognition of being named the #1 best place to work on 5 separate occasions by the Dallas Business Journal, and Texas Monthly Magazine awarded us the best company to work for in Texas for 4 consecutive years. We believe that dedication to excellence and hard work merit rewards. Each year, our associates have the opportunity to earn company-paid trips by simply meeting their commitments. We've traveled to Europe, Mexico, Hawaii, the Caribbean, and everywhere in between. Our culture is rich with opportunities for contribution and fulfillment and charitable involvement. Our Bassman Foundation has donated over $1 million from our 100% grassroots efforts to a variety of charities. We work hard but also have a culture where the concepts of love and profit are not mutually exclusive. We have a Class A office environment with all of the things you would want at your home away from home. We celebrate our successes every quarter with award celebrations for our extended families. Our culture affords you the opportunity to pursue your passions and build a long-term career with people who are guided by our life laws and that serve a common vision. Bassman is currently looking to add both tenured search consultants and entry-level associates to our team. Our new associates garner great benefits through daily interaction with the tenured team of professionals. Our partners boast an average tenure of 12 years. Simply put, we have the most tenured and best practical business experience of most any search firm. We have the leading training program in the entire recruitment industry. We know this because over 1,000 recruiting firms in over 24 countries have paid us to help train their team. We don't see this as training our competition, but rather as helping to elevate the overall competencies of all recruiters and, as a result, the reputation of our industry. This is reflected in our life law of abundance. We are a complete meritocracy in that opportunities for advancement and firm ownership are open to everyone but guaranteed to no one. Our career progression is 100% transparent and 100% dictated by your results. Your income and growth are only limited by your own capabilities and desires. Over 20 individuals who have joined Bassman are now owners, and some have accomplished this in only a couple of years. We apply the same care and concern to identifying and retaining Bassman associates as we do our clients. Great expectations breed great results. If you're ready to give and receive the best, we invite you to consider an opportunity with Bassman. The one caveat is that while we can provide all of the support and training and tools and resources that you need to excel in search, you have to be passionate about being a search professional and willing to put in the hard work necessary in order to succeed. Before you go any further in this video, I will ask you one question. Why is it that you want to get into recruiting? What is it that seems appealing to you about this industry? If it's because you've heard about the 5 or 6-figure fees that you can earn by helping a company fill a position with the right candidate, I will encourage you to listen very carefully to the rest of this video. Listen to the long list of ways you go about earning those kind of fees and the challenge that you will face along the way, and don't be lured in by the income you see others in this industry making. Perhaps you one day can earn that as well. But remember that any famous movie star or any famous entrepreneur that you've heard of, most of them started from nothing. Some slept in their cars, they worked 3 jobs, and they sacrificed a great deal to achieve their ultimate goal. And candidly, not everyone is built to have that kind of burning desire to succeed. Successful recruiters are built with that burning desire, but it takes months and years of hard work and being willing to have a short-term life imbalance in service of a long-term balanced career in search. Although consultative, recruiting is still a sales business. Typically, recruiters are engaged only after client organizations have exhausted all other avenues. At that point, you're expected to present them with candidates that they could not find on their own and through their own efforts. In other words, recruiters are brought in only for the toughest searches. Successful recruiters know they're retained to provide solutions to client problems, not just fill empty chairs in an organizational chart. Most recruiters choose to specialize in some combination of a specific function, industry, location, and level of expertise, which is what we will refer to as market mastery. One of the biggest challenges that you will face as a recruiter is to bridge the gap between being perceived as a vendor to your clients and candidates versus being perceived as an irreplaceable and invaluable partner to your clients and candidates. One of the best ways to bridge that value gap with both clients and candidates is to develop true expertise in a very specific industry or niche. By gaining in-depth industry insight beyond the obvious, you position yourself to bring unique knowledge to the marketplace, knowledge worthy of not only the time invested when partnering with you, but worthy of the professional fees you charge as well. So, what are the biggest things you should know before deciding to embark on this journey? First, know that this is a sales business, requiring you to be proactively involved in the direction of your day. Simply put, you will build your business by being on the phone, making proactive outbound calls into your marketplace. Not a couple of calls, not a few calls, but an incredibly high volume of client and candidate calls into your market. If you can measure this, it will look like over 4 hours of active connectivity on the phone or in person in your market every single day. That might seem simple, but there's a challenge that comes with talking with individuals who, for the most part, do not necessarily want to be talking with you initially. Your candidate pool is gainfully employed. They're generally content where they are, and they do not want to speak with you until you can show that you can provide value to them that will be relevant either now or in the future. Your client pool is hearing from other recruiters. They may or may not have urgent and critical needs, and they have other tools that they're utilizing that they feel accomplish the same thing you are asking for the opportunity to accomplish. Recruiting is a business that requires live interaction. For some of you, that might be spent mostly on the phone. And for some of you, that might look like a strong mix of face-to-face interactions as well as on the phone. But success requires commitment and internal accountability. Something that sounds good in theory, but requires unparalleled dedication that only a few can handle. Second, you will be told no more times than you ever thought possible, and you must continue anyways. Although there are altruistic reasons that some get into the search business, we just mentioned that recruiting is a sales business, which means you'll have to develop and continually strengthen your outer shell. You're going to be told no significantly more often than yes. You may get hung up on, and you will experience a high level of rejection. I'll share with you a great quote from the legendary Michael Jordan. He says, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." If you relate that to recruiting, remember that the best recruiters are the ones who give themselves the chance to be told no more often than others. And because of that, they will hear more yeses. Third, know that being a recruiter requires you to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. The only ones who make it are the ones who are able to nudge themselves out of their comfort zones and embrace the feeling of being uncomfortable. You're going to have to ask candidates about their current compensation package, and hiring managers to trust your professional recommendation and interview your prospect. You may need to ask candidates the circumstances behind why they're no longer with their previous company. You may have to challenge your hiring manager's current modes of operating if what they are doing is not producing the desired results. You'll be required to have a high level of empathy, because the intensity of both a hiring decision and an employment decision is intimidating and stressful for most everyone involved. But no matter the situation, you will be required on a daily basis to throw yourself into situations that seem uncomfortable to most. If you're able to consciously leave your comfort zone on a daily basis, you will flourish professionally, personally, and financially in this business. Fourth, know that building a long-term career will require short-term patience. Success in this industry is not an event, but rather a journey. This is challenging because it's counterintuitive to salespeople that want quick fixes. We all want that best practice that can be executed in less than 60 seconds and is the overnight solution to skyrocketing success. Recruiters, with our low patience levels and short attention spans, want the immediate solution, and anything longer than that seems overwhelming. It requires patience to build a bridge that will bridge the gap from where you are today, which is your current achievement, to where you could be, which is your future potential. To use an example, one of the most renowned pieces of sculpture in the world is Michelangelo's statue of David. Supposedly, when Michelangelo was asked how he created the magnificent statue David from a block of stone, he replied that he did not create David from the stone. Rather, he saw David in the stone and merely chipped away at the unneeded pieces until David emerged. We are the same way. Underneath all of the things that we currently know and do lies an undiscovered statue in each of us. Like Michelangelo chipping away at the stone, you devoting time each week to your ongoing development. Like the unveiling of David, this does not happen overnight. It takes patience, dedication, and commitment to build a bridge from current achievement to underlying potential. Fifth, successful recruiters need to have an entrepreneurial mindset. This means that you need to take risks and learn from your mistakes and accept full responsibility for the outcome. Instead of sitting back and waiting for someone to tell you exactly what to do, take the direction and guidance that has been given to you and use it as a solid foundation to come up with innovative ways to solve the problems of your clients and candidates. Ultimately, those with a true entrepreneurial mindset understand the importance of creating a continual learning process. Surround yourself with successful people and devote time regularly to learning and professional development. This is why the Next Level Exchange is an essential part of the learning process for thousands of recruiters. It not only offers an integral step-by-step foundation program, but provides continual training from the industry's best practitioners and trainers. Nobody wants to envision themselves as an employee, but realize that to be a successful recruiter and entrepreneur, you need to take ownership of your decisions and take actions that will achieve your desired outcomes and change for the better. You are the CEO of your life and career, and successful recruiters do what it takes to achieve their goals. This brings us to our final point. This career requires commitment and conation, which is a burning desire to succeed. Do not make the mistake of thinking that working hard and working smart are mutually exclusive. Famous oil billionaire H.L. Hunt, who went bankrupt before becoming one of the world's richest men, was once asked for his formula for success. He said, "First, decide exactly what it is that you want. Most people never do that. Second, determine the price you are going to pay to get it, and whether or not you are willing to pay that price." Most individuals who attempt a career in search unsuccessfully is because they have an idea of what it is that they want, but they've never sat down and thought through what it will take to get it, and whether or not they're willing to pay that price. Success happens by law, not by chance. When you've sown, you will reap, cause and effect, action and reaction. The life you're enjoying today is a reflection of the price you've paid up until now. The life you enjoy in the future will reflect the price you pay between now and then. Ultimately, the battle between what you feel like doing and what you're committed to doing must be won by what you are committed to doing. This business is a complete meritocracy, and those who put the most into the search business are the ones who will be rewarded the most, both in how much you earn, as well as the impact you can make on the lives of your clients and candidates. Ask yourself this question: how many hours per day are you willing to invest initially to begin your career in search? If the answer is 8 to 10 hours a day. How do you expect to put in a traditional workday into a new industry, a new career with a new company, and compete with those who have been in your space for perhaps decades? You need to have a significantly strong work ethic to reap in the beginning what you will sow in the future. But for those of you that do, the bottom line is that the more you put into this business, the faster you will accelerate, the quicker you will build your brand, and the sooner you will start to experience the rewards of this industry. Should you decide to embark on this journey, we hope the Next Level Exchange will play a pivotal role in helping you find your own next level.